Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
For those who are joining us tonight, welcome here for the ISM 100 for the ISRC Stock Car Series. We're here at ISM Raceway, and we're now just rolling off for tonight's grid. Brought to you by ISRC. You can go ahead and join them down at the iRacing.com website. ISRC Cameron Hageman Photography Cup Series is what we're going to be running tonight. Field gridding themselves up. We just finished out qualifying. Everybody is gridded up. We're going to go ahead and show the grid order here in just a moment. Should be a good one for tonight. On pole is... Wow. No, that's not the poster. I think the number 12 is going to be your pole sitter for tonight. Yep, the number 12 machine. Robbie Audi. Andrew Singleton is going to be also there. Kendrick Combs, Dylan Alt. I think it's Corey Lights. And Alec Daffin. Caden Henry Oakes, Jackson Steiner. Glenn Burden, and Shane Demantova. And that's going to round out the whole field for tonight. Pace car going to make its way onto pit road. We're going to go ahead and show you the green here in just a moment as pace car slides itself in. Buckle your seatbelts, y'all. Let's go racing.
Green, green, green. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Huge wreck. The number 49 is up in the air, so Taj Mon is upside down on his roof. And we've seen that before. Let's flash back to Daytona, and he was upside down as well, and it did not work coming into turns number 1. Fortunately, there are fast pairs for tonight, but that's a tough way to start out tonight's race. Go ahead and show you a replay of what happened here. Looks like coming off of turn number 2. Oh, so Taj, Steiner was definitely there. Sartaj just, he was using the apron, and I don't know if he expected Steiner to be up a bit more, but fortunate him, up into the air and upside down on his roof. Sartaj Mon. Field pacing around, nobody expected to pit. A couple people are in just to top off. Dylan Alt coming down in, Steiner coming down in for a fast repair, as well as Shane Demantova. You see Sartaj right there. He's gonna go, I think, a lap down or more. But it's very unfortunate that had to happen very early in tonight's race. Not even a lap in. Audi's still your leader out of the restart. Everybody singled themselves out and won. Speaking of the apron and stuff like that, you'll see that the whole entire race. People trying to use the apron to their advantage. Audi has been the strongest car out most week to week. But you've seen people like, I think, Daffin pick up wins. Yeah, Alec Daffin has picked up wins. I think Singleton has picked up a win as well. Base car lights are off. So Taj still on pit road. Steiner most likely, no he didn't. I don't know if there's now fast pairs or not, but if there ain't, well, rip to Sartaj, because it's gonna be a bad one for him. Lights are off on the pace car. We're getting set to go green yet again here for tonight. Audi's going to take the green yet again. We're back underway.
Green flag, green flag.
Audi got a great jump there on the restart. Everybody's now 2 by 2. They didn't sort themselves out that time. Whoa! Sideways goes the 89. Saves it. It's Corey Lights. Oh, they're reckoning too.
Alright, man, caution is out.
That's
Caution
Daffin
is out.
involved. The 19 is in it. Kate Henry Oaks. Somebody else as well. There's Dylan. Dylan, one of the fastest people on track. He's also involved. And yet again, we're under caution. I remember. My oh my. We're not even on lap 10 and already this is going to be looking like a caution fest. Take a look at what happened there, coming off of, yet again, off of the backstretch. There's the restart. See the 89, go ahead and save it. Ooh, Combs got into the 19. Kate Henry Oaks, they were 3 wide heading into the corner, man. Combs just feels like he flat out dumped him coming in, but I wouldn't say he did. He just funnels up so hard coming into 3. Everybody's trying to squeeze themselves out. Just like a similar position of where Sartaj and Jackson Steiner was. So more people on pit road. So everybody from 5th on back is now on pit road. So Taj is now back on track. Yep, he did use a faster pair. So yeah, there are faster pairs in here. But the way by this is going, people might need to save up with faster pairs if they keep repping like this. Hopefully 3rd time's the charm and we'll actually get some green flag racing in. Not much to really talk about as of right now. We're gonna go ahead and go to commercial break. We're gonna go side by side, so you won't miss a thing. We'll be right back after this. Back here live, if you're now just joining us, this is the ISM 100 for the ISRC Stock Car Series. Currently under caution for the second time tonight. Not even on lap number 10, but we're going to take the green on lap number 10 though. And hopefully we can get this race up and going. Very unfortunate, we're having a lot of cautions. I mean, a handful amount of cautions before the even reach around positions, but we'll see how this plays out coming towards the beginning of the stage. Pisco gonna make his way on in. Robbiotti up and away.
Green flag, green flag.
Yet again, 3 wide action. Dylan Alt trying to make his way through the middle. DD does so, looking 4 wide around each other. Oh, contact. Finally made a green flag lap. Couple cars shooting up the racetrack. One of them, I think, was Daffin. That was Combs and Corey Lights. As they battle coming into 3. Everybody just about singled out, but up and away. Got number 12, Robbiotti. Goes up in. The person I'm watching for, Dylan Alt. He's reeled his way back up to 3rd. Tried all the way in 4th, but it obviously involved in that crash in 3. He was slowly gaining. Actually, everybody's slowly gaining on the leader of Audi. Singleton made up a huge amount of time right there. Audi shoots to the apron. Well, travels it low, can't really get it. A lot of people running tight off the corner. 5 cars now. Within, I'd say, 2 seconds of each other. Audi's now slowly pulling away from Singleton. Dylan runs a different line rather than what Singleton is running. Singleton could get a huge runoff at the exit since he's straddling the 2nd groove rather than going all the way to the yellow like Dylan is. That's why Dylan's losing some time here. Audi looks like he didn't get a great 1 and 2. Yet again, these people are closing up on each other. Up on the lap car. So Hageman. People are now trying to shift gears in 1 and 2 just to get better acceleration off. See Dylan all the way to the low side. Dylan has a problem.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
And again, back under caution, and Dylan. They just parked it.
Well, good luck. Out.
Didn't mean to chat there, sorry about that. Everybody's on pit road. I was likely gonna, what you call it? be the first pit stop out of how many we're gonna have. Don't know what the stages are. Looks like 25, 25, 50. So nobody stayed out. But another ton machine in it. Alec Daffin. Huge pit stop by him. He's gonna cycle himself out front. The 49 of Sotajman is gonna get a wave around. So this is gonna come to the stage end right here. So 25 is gonna be the stage. That's gonna be interesting and how that's gonna play out coming towards the end. See the 49 getting wave there. Gonna come around yet again, so there it looks like we're gonna take it with 4 to go with the stage. This is going to be for the stage. Doubles up, come to green this time by. Daffin picks the outside, green flag.
Green
Audi
flag, green flag.
Oaks trying to push Audi, but too little too late. With that big of a gap, I think Alec Daffin's going to go up and away with the stage win. He took 2 tires, because he did start midfield. We'll see how 2 tires works out for him if he did take 2. I think he did. Daffin took 2, so. But it's working out, currently for him. That's great news, because Audi has been the fastest on track, and it looks like he's not really catching him as of right now. Oh, Audi. Terrible, terrible corner right there. Looks like he just downshifted. He's downshifting way too early in the corner, and that just upset the car. And now Oaks is trying to get the back bumper of Audi. A lot of people downshifting in the corners. Surprised about that. We're on 23 out of 100. Stage ends at the 24 mark. I mean 25 mark. I got a great corner out of there. He hit the wall really well. Clears Oaks. But Oaks could really sneak up. Right over there. That's a great corner by Oaks. He's most likely going to take second off of this one. Unless Audi wants to tinker around with that third gear. Looks like he won't. Yes, he does get a run off the corner though. So So Audie's going to secure second via that. And we're going to have a caution here in a moment. Most likely after this lap completes. Daffin. He's going to win stage number 1. So caution now. Audie's going to secure second. Good fight by Oaks with that, but fortunate to him. Just didn't work out in the end. Pace car rolling itself on the back straightaway. This is gonna end a stage win. Stage number 1. Congratulations to that dude, Alec Daffin. And the number 10. He's gonna earn some bonus points off of that. So here we go, pit stops coming up their way. Everybody sliding themselves on the pit road, unsurprisingly. So 2 tires did pay off for Daffin. But away, 2 people stayed out. Actually only 1 person stayed out. Oaks is going to take 2. Sean Demantova is going to stay out. Daffin, everybody right behind, get to take 4. So that means Demantova is going to be the leader. We're going to double up for the restart. So, Sean Demantova is going to lead that number 20 to the go. Did I have a great run at Watkins Glen? That's the only thing I remember about him. Dylan Alt ended up winning that race. Alt's out for personal issues. It's going to be interesting on how this is going to go over the restart. And number 20 is going to be on the outside lane. Or this one. Pace car slides itself in, and number 20 is going to take it to the grease start.
Green flag, green flag.
Number 20 is going to pull away by a good 4, 5, 6 car lengths. Oh, Oaks is sideways. Oaks did not get a great 1 and 2. And here comes Daffin to the low side of Sean. And this is for the lead. To the point. Number 10 machine. Sean trying to do a crossover. Can't get there in time. They get a run off the corner as he wanted to. Singleton gonna go to the outside. Oh, that's Combs. Andrew Combs gonna move up to second. Surprised about that. Where'd he come from? Singleton's backed up in 7th. You see that number 22 machine right in the center of your screen. But Andrew Combs gonna go up and away. Slide himself up to second. Oaks' 2 tires. Looks like not playing out for him. Oh, Combs way up the racetrack. Did it get a run off the corner? Oaks is staying with him as he head into 1, but Oaks is gonna back out of it, slide himself in line. Audi looking under Mantova. Nearly gets into him, 103. Mantova off the track, right up against the wall. So Audi moves up to 4th. Singleton gonna move up to 5th. But away goes that number 10 machine. With Alec Daffin, though. next stage is going to end around 50, so we're going to have a final 50 lap run towards the end. Clump's doing a good job holding out the second. But Audi is now fighting out for third, fastest car on track. Looks to the low side of the dude who took 2 tires. That's Caden Henry Oaks. But Oaks could get a good run off the corner. He's using the outside lane. Oh, he's in the wall. That's going to slow down his momentum. And the number 12 is going to go to third. Oaks tried to do a crossover, but Audi is flying through. Singleton going to take advantage of Oaks' tires. He's going to move up to fourth.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is
Caution.
out.
It was for the 89 of Corey Lights. You see him flying across the screen. Let's see what happened here. Coming off a turn, number 4. Ooh! It's like Steiner. Steiner got in the wall off the corner, and looks like the 89. Nowhere to go, wrong place, wrong time. Bam, right there. That's very unfortunate. I think Lights has used up his fast repair. There's a lot of front-end damage to that machine. So yet again, gonna hit another reset button to where everybody's gonna shape out. Wouldn't be surprised if everybody is gonna take 2. I mean, 4. Because of that. So the next stage is gonna end. I was correct on that. Lap 50. Everybody slides himself on the pit road. Demantova and Steiner. Steiner, who was involved in that last race, he's also gonna stay out. Here we go. Pit stops underway. Oh, and Daffin just overshot his pit stall. Yeah, that might have been it right there. Audi might pull himself to the lead. Oh, it's Combs out first. Combs. So Combs is gonna go to third. Daffin in second. So Singleton is third. Where's Audi? Still on pit road. So Audi, he's having probably some personal issues right now, fixing up some stuff. Base air lights are off. Demantova and Steiner, 1 and 2. It looks like Demantova is going to pick the outside line this time. On to green.
Green flag, green flag.
Mantova up and away. Steiner did not get a good restart. Comes going to be all over the back of Steiner. Whoa, Steiner up the track. Got into Daffin a bit. Combs is gonna gun for a second. Was trying to hold everybody off. Singleton and Daffin are fighting out for second. Looks like that's gonna go well. Daffin moves up to third. Oh, up the track goes to Mantova, so Combs is gonna take the lead. To be honest, I've never seen Andrew Combs slide himself to the lead, so this is probably one of the rarest sights you'll see in the ISRC series. So Andrew Combs is gonna lead a lap. Hasn't led one all day, obviously. But Daffin is coming in a hurry. Combs blinking in and out. Daffin trying to cross over. Can't. Combs gets a run off the corner. The gap has changed, but look at Daffin all the way to the low side. Combs definitely pulling away. Daffin using the apron off of 4, and that he's trying to get as straight as an exit he can, but he's really rigging his run. He's mid-center. The center of the corner's momentum. That really ruins how turn 3 and forward is supposed to work. Fight for a second now going on. Singleton now. I mean, not Singleton, but Combs ever so slightly losing time to Daffin and Singleton, so we might have a 3-car battle coming up here. Got a spinner. Just a Mantova. Yep, the field's starting to bunch up. Yep, and it was Demantova. Number 20 machine spun out. 5 to go for the stage. There's going to be a fight for the stage win. See Demantova right there as Daffin picks a low piece to the inside. Gonna slide back in line. Nope, he's going to dive it in. Comes up the racetrack. Can he get the run off the corner? There's a lap car in the way. Comes off the corner by a nose, but the 20. But the Mantova is a slow car. Clogs up the inside of the racetrack. They're going to go 3 wide around him. Daffin yet again peeking to the low side. Singleton trying to find a way to slide himself in line into this. Oh man, the Mantova just got himself in a bad position. Here comes Singleton. Oh, Daffin missed the entry of the corner. It's 3 to go for the stage, and they're side by side for second. That's what Combs needs to see in his mirror for this stage win. Daffin needs to charge back and see what he could do. Coming towards the end. 2 to go for the stage. Oh, Combs didn't nail down that corner. He was a bit slow entering. Daffin ate him up off of exit. Takes a look to the low side. Daffin sails it in there to the low side. Combs runs it off. He can't keep doing that. He has to. Oh! Singleton just hit the wall in the background. Yeah, that might eliminate him from contention for this stage win. And this is white flag. Daffin's gonna sail it in there. Combs trying with a crossover. Can't stick it. And off the final corner. It's gonna be close at the wire. Can't do it. Daffin gonna be your last lap save.
Caution is out.
Daffin is gonna win it at the line. Good move by Daffin coming in a 3. But it just wasn't enough. Combs' tires couldn't hold up that high line very much longer. And finally, Daffin just sailed it in there and used all what he had and made the pass. So Alec Daffin gonna go 2 for 2, win stage number 1 and 2. Steiner has a steering issue. His toe's knocked out. He can't even steer it straight. He has to get a faster pair, most likely. A lot of people running into each other under caution. I don't know what's up with that. Pits are open. Everybody can obviously come down in. The 20, Sean Demantova, is gonna go ahead and get a lucky dog. That's why he stayed out. We're on pit road. Yet again. Up and away goes Daffin. Thumb's gonna come out second, so he can run himself out third. Audie's gonna be in fourth. Fast car. Track, but he's just not running a great line around. I mean, Audi. Even though he won the pole, he just didn't run a great line around. And Daffin is currently the fastest on track with a 25.7. And Combs right behind with a 25.9, so there's a 2/10 difference right there. Hisker lights are still on. I'm going to show you a race summary right here on the right-hand panel. 6 cautions as of right now, so we're averaging every 10 laps there is a caution. I'm including caution laps. Information right here on the right-hand panel of your screen. Track config, obviously the oval with the open dog leg. Track length, 1 mile in length. Track turns 4, 1 in each corner. Track elevation roaming around 1,000 above sea level. We're doubling up for the green. Green.
Green flag, green flag.
Combs slides himself in second, blocking the inside of Singleton. Now Audie's going to sail it off into the outside line, trying to get a run off there. They're going to be side by side for third. Still side by side for third. Audie really pinched down Singleton off the corner, and Audie's going to move himself up to third. So good move. Trouble right behind the 97's around. Keeps it up and straight, no caution. Saw him hit the outside wall really hard. Wow, way up the track goes Combs. He did not get a good corner right there. Audie's gonna slide himself to second. Singleton trying to also take advantage of what Combs did, but can't do it. Combs got to run off the floor. It's a battle for third right in front of y'all. Enter Combs and Singleton gunning for it. Singleton really could run off the corner. Sorry about that. Meanwhile, up front, Daffin has pulled himself to a good marginal lead. So right now, see him right here in the front of your screen. He won at Daytona, getting a push from I don't know who. I think it was Burroughs. And the caution came out right on time as he was crossing the start-finish line. So Daffin does have some wins on his belt. He won two in a row at Texas, where he also won there, dominated the second half of the race. Last time these people pitted was just about like 15 laps ago. You see Steiner right in front of these people. He hit the wall. Also got a person on the low side who just spun it. That was Lights. I think his first name's Corey. Don't know if it's Corey or not. Lights was sitting on the apron off of turn number 2. See Audie trapped right behind Jackson Steiner. Steiner finally moves out of the way. Sanger's not having a good run. You see him up the track. And again. That gap, not really closing. So right now, in the long run, Audi is definitely has the shift points on where you're supposed to be. And if this thing does come down to fuel, I don't know what the fuel gallon tank is as of right now, but Audi, he hit the wall off of 2. You saw there in the background. He's slowly inching towards that number 10 of Daffin. It's 1.1. It was 1.0 earlier, but he hit the wall off of 2, so. And their lap times are very, very similar. Combs' lap times is as similar as I think Daffin's. Audi was a 10th faster that time. Gap just regrows right off the corner. Don't really want to push it too hard. That's 1.3. I think Audi has used up his stuff. Daffin started the day out in 6th. Poor qualifying effort by him, based off where his I rating is at, which is 4,000. Coming up, 25 to go. Might be coming up on a fuel window this time. Oh, got trouble.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
That's the number 20 around in the front straightaway. See the damage on his car. Mantova's run from bad to worse. So he hit the wall off the corner. Tried to keep it straight, but around he went. Turned it backwards, and I had to turn around that way. I had to turn around clockwise, since just to avoid hitting the wall. I think he didn't back into traffic. That would have been really bad. So everybody, that was the longest run that we ran. Everybody slides himself out of pit road. Coming down towards the end, this might be the final pit stop of how this is going to play out. It's Daffin. 100% up to the lead. What? Two people stayed out. That was Mantova and Lights. Both staying out. And oh no. People on really old tires? No, they're going to go down pit road. Alright. They're shoveling themselves to the back then. See the lights come on. So Daffin's going to be the leader now. Place your bets. It's gonna be Daffin or Audi. From the green, this time by green flag.
Green flag.
Audi
green
did
flag.
not get going on that restart. Look at that dude. That's Glenn Burden. We haven't talked about him all day. He's gonna beat himself to the low side. Audi can't get the run off the corner like he needed to. Combs moves himself up to second. And up and away goes that number 10 machine. Robbie Audi. I mean, not Robbie Audi, Alec Daffin. This is what Alec needs to see in his mirror. Because Daffin probably knows that Combs ain't faster than him. All he needs to do is just focus up front, lead as many laps as he can. Unless a caution comes out with like 10 to go. Yeah, that's one strategy. Falls into play. Now it's going to be interesting on how that's going to play out. That's if a late race caution does come out, so not saying it will. Fight for second's gonna be on here in a moment. Audi and Combs. Gonna go at it. Audi to the inside. Might be an easy pass here if Combs could really hook up the high side. No, Audi's going to slide up. Combs going to try to pull a crossover. Can't do it. Once you get inside of somebody, clear him center of the corner. That's it. Oh, Steiner's in the wall. I mean, that wasn't Steiner, that was Lights. We're gonna watch this battle right here go on for 6th. This battle for 6 really heating up. All these 3 cars are just about within. Oh, they're all within a second of each other. This is Steiner, Lights, and Demantova. All these people fighting out for what they've got. Haven't seen them up front except when they stay out. Both of them are just about blocking all each other. So, it'll be an interesting fight. This might turn into caution if they keep racing each other too hard. Oh, and Lights just went around. Where's Daffin? All the way in 3. Is that gonna be a caution? It will not. So Lights goes a lot down. That might have done it. Audie's already secured himself a 2nd. Comes on the back bumper from the. See how that works. Comes trying to lay the bumper to Audi. Can't do it. He has the run though. He is there. Somebody spinning? Yeah, that was Demantova. Demantova's around on the apron. Did a good 360. Lights is gonna go ahead and plow it in. So Demantova spins it around. Still no caution though. Oh no. Oh no. That's coming off the corner. Coming to 5 to go this time by. Feels not going to be an issue with Daffin. He's basically just about up and away. What he has. Try to look for people who are lapping and stuff like that. Demantova looks like he's waiting on somebody. Jackson up into the wall yet again. He's hitting the wall out lap after lap after lap. Fight for seconds on though. We'll hit 3 laps to go. King comes find a way around Audi. Lap traffic ahead of Alec Daffin. Not going to be an issue as he's going to weave himself around. White flag this time by for Daffin. Actually he makes himself off to the corner. Final lap. That number 10 machine. What drive? battle for seconds on. We'll see what comes. What can he do? I don't think he's gonna pass him. Can't get there in time. Lays the bumper to him. Can't get there. Daffin's gonna win it. Close finish for second. Daffin unhappy with... I mean, not Daffin. Combs is unhappy with... Wait a moment. This is white. This is white. Oh my lord. Daffin's gonna win it. Oh, Audie's unhappy with Combs. Audie's unhappy with Combs. He's gonna turn him. Or at least try to. They're off the wall. They're wrecking. They just wrecked off the corner. Oh my goodness. They just wrecked. I thought it was white flag with 2 to go. No. Combs laid the bumper to Audie. Oh man. And Audie's unhappy with Combs. That was... Oh man. No. That can't be. Oh no. That was unbelievable. No. That was savage. That was extreme. That was something. Combs goes to second with a bump and run on Audie. Right there. Oh my goodness. And Audie was unpleased going into 3. Well, I mean, it's white flag. You just got a gun for it. He put Jackson Steiner in the wall doing it. He tried to push him right here. He turned him. Combs saved it though. Jackson wrecked off the corner. There was also a fight there with Demantova and Steiner, as both of them were trying to slide themselves in. But congratulations, well, that dude, Alec Daffin, who is definitely not a part of that, he's gonna go ahead and a wall bang it around the whole racetrack. And Daffin, NASCAR Nerd 88. On YouTube, you can go ahead and subscribe to him. You see him on the back bumper. He's gonna go ahead and pick up another win in the ISRC series. That's a wall. That was pretty funny. Good move, bad move, controversial. I'd say controversial. But we're gonna go ahead and show results right here in the front of your screen. Daffin gonna come out first. Combs gonna come out second. Singleton made himself in 3rd. Audie is in 4th. So Singleton round himself around Audie because of that bump and run in 3, or that attempt. Burden's going to be in 5th. Steiner in 6th. Demento in 7th. DNF's in 8th, 9th, and 10th. Lights, Oaks, and Sotage and going to round out in last place. We're going to go to commercial break. We'll be right back with interviews right after this.
So what are you afraid of? Those feelings are made up. For anyone asking who is the best, we putting our hands up.
4 more kilometers. Oh, there we go! They touch!
This time, like the last time, I'm moving so fast, I'm ready to ride.
Frankie! Down to the inside of Hookie's off!
Passenger throws the block, and he will keep him behind him.
My time. None of you people can tell me to stop. Lower the lights down. Hand over my crown. Hand over my heart. I do this for my town. I do this for my crowd. So turn me up real loud. My time. None of you people can tell me to stop. Turning the track up. I'll never go back down. Hand over my heart. I do this for my town. I do this for my crowd. So turn me up real loud. My time. None of you people can tell me to stop.
Alright, and we're back here live here post-race for the ISRC Stock Car Series. And we're about to go underway with interviews as soon as we drag in a couple of people. And we're going to go ahead and drag in to the both usually in the number 8, but tonight he was in the number 10, but that didn't change his driving style. Alec Daffin in victory lane. Man, talk about your run.
Well, I'll start further back because my 2 laps of qualifying were my 2 laps of practice. But got to the front pretty quickly. I took 2 tires in the first stage and pulled away from everybody, got the stage win, and then that was a good battle with Andrew there at the end of the second stage. I was faster, just couldn't get around it, but got him in the final corner, then it was pretty smooth in the final stage. Just hit my marks and yeah, got the job done.
Yeah, man, you basically dominated the whole entire race, won both stages and the race itself. How was the car tonight?
Very grippy. I mean, it was a little bit tight off the corners, but that was the same for everybody. But I mean, usually Phoenix is a little bit loose off the corners, but it was still fun to drive nonetheless. And would have been a clean sweep had I got on the pole, but it was cool to get maximum points though. That's pretty.
Yeah, man, with all these points, the next race is Kansas, correct?
Next race is Pocono, then the
Yeah.
championship race is Kansas.
Yeah.
But this win locks me into
Yeah, this win
the
locks you
season
in.
finale. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
With upcoming Pocono, championship outlook looks pretty clean for you as of right now. With this win, obviously, this locks you in to the championship round at Kansas. Talk about that, man.
well, Kansas, it's a pretty good track for me. I mean, Pocono is a really good track. I mean, Pocono obviously doesn't matter, but I've had some pretty good runs at Kansas, so just gotta get a little bit of practice in there before the race, hopefully, and then just go have a good race. I mean, I've gotten a couple wins there over time, so just have a good race there, and maybe I can get the chip.
All right, man. Any sponsor thank for tonight's race?
I think Craft Jerseys, HRT Sport, thank you for the broadcast. The 2 Andrews for putting on the league, and yeah.
All right, man. Thank you for your time. Congratulations to your win, man.
Hey, thank you, Ziegel.
Go ahead, slide out of the booth, and we're gonna go ahead and slide in. Looks like Andrew comes in to the booth at number 32 machine with a bump and run, just to round himself up the second with Robbie Audi. Combs, talk about that final lap, man.
Well, to be totally honest, I had no intentions of getting in Tim in that corner. The 2 lap cars got in the way and slowed him down a lot more. But it worked out better for me. Came home second place and came home third place. So, great day for our team.
You were running most of the final stage right there in around second and third, around with Robbie Audi. Talk about your final run, man.
Well, I knew in those last 20 or so laps that I had the car to beat, I'm blanking on his name, Robbie. Just couldn't find the way to get around them. He was running a great race. I was having a great race, but it just came down at the end that I hit him. But both cars were fast, and I just came out.
Did that bump and run made it a bit more justified when Audi tried to bump and run you back in 3 and 4?
No, that's totally justifiable. It's basically what Kyle Larson did to Kyle Busch at Chicagoland this year. What he did was totally reasonable. I got into him. He had every right to get back into me. For it, we already talked about it. He's cool with it. I'm cool with it. And we'll move on.
Man, so with your second place finish, any sponsor thank for tonight's race?
Oh yeah, I'd like to thank Dayton Autosport and 937 SimSport, my teams, for place tonight. I'd also like to thank Cup Series Spot for sponsoring the ride tonight, and Camera Hageman Photography for sponsoring the series.
All right.
Oh, and actually, thank you guys for broadcasting tonight.
All right, man. 10-4. You round yourself out second. Led 9 laps, started third, but unfortunate, short of the win tonight. But good finish overall. Thank you, Andrew Combs.
Thank you.
We'll go ahead and slide Andrew out of the booth, and we're gonna go ahead and go to third place to Singleton.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Passed you call it Audi at the start finish line and rounded himself out third. Singleton, talk about that final lap. What did you see out your windshield?
Well, I saw Combs and Robbie. Combs hit him in 1, and I was like, oh, Robbie is gonna wreck him in 3. Nearly happened. I was kind of excited for that to happen, so I could actually finish second, but unfortunately that didn't happen. No. But it was good racing that last lap. My problem was I was just sitting there a second behind, couldn't really do much. So
Yeah, talk about the you were sitting mostly behind those two, rolling around towards around the top 5 position. Talk about your run tonight.
Yeah, it was okay. I had a fast car. On a long run, I just couldn't find speed. It seemed like I was always scared I would actually go way too high and then hit the wall in 4. So that was my issue. I think it was my brain messing with me, saying don't hit the wall. I came out here today with a hurt right leg, so that didn't help. But yeah, the car was fast. Couldn't really throttle it too much more, else I would have hit the wall. So
Yeah, with this run, you're in the chase, correct?
yeah.
So, yeah, with a strong finish tonight, what does that mean for you coming to Pocono next week?
Yeah, really, all I have to. Well, a strong finish tonight means that at Pocono, I really shouldn't have to. I don't have much pressure, pretty much. I think at this point, if I run Pocono, I'll be locked in. So, yeah, next week I'll come in, not much pressure. So, that's something to look forward to.
All right, man. Any sponsors to thank for tonight's race?
Top Shelf Diecast sponsoring the car. Combs for putting on the league. Yeah.
All right, man. 10-4. Congratulations to the third place finish, man.
Thank you very much.
That was Andrew Singleton in third place. And that's going to round it out for tonight's broadcast. Thank you all for watching. This has been Cayman Broadcast Network. Keep it with Motorsports Network, premium images and words. We're going to be back on Friday when we're gonna broadcast 2 races on Friday for the ISCAR Tulsa Designs Truck Series and the ISCAR GTP Series for the shootout and the race itself. It's going to be interesting on how that's going to play out coming towards this weekend. Thank you all for watching. This has been KMN. We're signing out for tonight.